Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? Good morning, Po. I hope you guys can hear me loud and clear. As you know, this is a normal thing. Just say yes or no in the comments so that I know that voice is there. Otherwise, I'll have to open YouTube, then do all the stuff to check. Yes, thank you, Ilyada. Good morning, Kumar. Good morning, Nico. Good morning, Ilyada. All right, lovely. Let's see where we are in the markets right now. So yesterday was a good day overall. Ended well. Uh, Initially, I was basically down minus 1.5 hour by the time we basically left the London session. Then took a winner, a long position during the New York AM session, and then a short position, a small one, but 2 hour. I was quite happy with it. So let's first go through the trades that I was in yesterday, and then I'll quickly go through today's charts. So the initial trade I took was from these lows to the highs. Basically from these lows, 1 minute, sorry, 15 seconds. Okay, yeah, 15 seconds is a bit messy, but it was a good trade to take overall. All right, it was basically a scalp initially, but I was a bit scared, I'll be very honest, that the market might be just killing me overall. So the order block was this 15-second order block, which swept this high, created a new higher high. From here, I basically took the trade. Once we retested it, took the trade, and so I took the trade over here, and then tick. I was scared. Stop loss was down here, so this was the trade. So something along these lines, and I was just aiming, I was aiming for around 2 hour. I got my full TP. So the entry would have been a bit lower, but I was aiming for 2 hour. I got my full TP. I got out of the market, and after that, took a short positions once we swept these highs. 25,700 area, we swept it. We tried a couple of times, we could not sweep it properly, but once we swept it properly, the deviation lower, basically, the deviation higher gave me an indication that the market might want to go down. And from here, I took a low. Once we basically came below, did a proper change in state of delivery on 1 minute, took a short from here, and I just wanted to go to gym. So came down with the market. I was aiming for lower prices, came down with the market, but I could put my stops above this because I wanted to get out of the market. I got stopped over here. And yeah, that was my day. Overall around plus 1.3 hour, could have been a lot more, but that's fine, doesn't matter. But yeah, let's look at the markets today, where we are. So let's start off with the daily chart. So the daily is still stuck inside of this consolidation, right? But the only good thing is that we have basically come back inside this order block. Sorry, I'm still sleepy. Forgive me. Come back inside this fair value gap and then retest it and trying to bounce out of it, which is giving good indication. So I would say if we can sustain above previous day high, that would be an indication of bullish price action. Obviously, it's Tuesday, so you have to keep in mind the AMD. So if the market is not able to sustain above previous day high and we sweep it and start getting rejected, I would say you can expect bearish price action throughout the week after that. So Monday has been accumulation as per weekly AMD. Monday is accumulation, Tuesday and Wednesdays are mostly manipulation, and then the Thursday, Friday, or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday later sessions become more of a distribution. So you basically want to be sure that you're not stuck in this market thinking it's going to be bullish and you're just taking bullish trades. You just need to know that, okay, this market, if it turns around from a specific area, that could be a signal that we are heading lower. So I'm very much open to that. I'm very much open to this market basically sweeping previous day high and getting rejected. I'm also open to this market taking previous day high, showing more strength and keep going higher. So open on both ends. That's what I will go in with. Good morning, Daisy. Let's look at the 4-hourly. 4-hourly has inverted this fair value gap. At the close of this candle in 7 minutes time, we would have inverted this fair value gap. So yeah, I mean, clear indication. Previous day high is the player right now. What happens at previous day high should be in our mind, and we should be looking at that and trying to decide what we do after that. I mean, I would also be happy to... Do we have a fair value gap here? Let's see. No. So there's no fair value gap that we can look for, at least here on 1 hourly. Okay, so the 1 hourly has left this acceleration gap. 1 hourly looks good. I would love to see whether we are able to sustain this in the next, 20 minutes or so. If we are able to kind of push through this 200 to 50%, these areas could be played towards. It's going to be tough to play the bullish trade right now. I'll be very honest. The bullish trade is the tougher one to play right now. Any bearish price action will be quite visible and quite clear because we are reaching a lot of targets that we want to see. If we can kind of go above those targets, yes, then there will be a possibility for a bullish trade. Until we are able to go above those targets, I don't see how we can enter bullish trades, at least for now. Let's quickly go through to 5 minutes and then we'll fill in the daily journal because we still have time. We still have 7 minutes, so we can fill in the daily journal and we can start off from there. So Q1 high is swept. We have a fair value gap right over here. Even the New York PM high is swept. So for session-based liquidity, this looks like a good shot in the making. If we can invert this 5-minute fair value gap and then we can do a change in state of delivery right over here, maybe there is a good trade. For this fair value acceleration gap, we have not yet reached the target. So, and we also have this target coming in from the 1 hourly. So that would be something that would scare me to take a shot that this market could push into these areas. So let's see what the pre-market open gives us, and we can take a decision from there. Before pre-market open, I don't see there being a trade. We should just be waiting and watching until pre-market open happens. Once pre-market open has done its job, we can basically make a trade for sure. All right. Let's fill in the daily journal just quickly. Oh, too many things. We'll just put it later on. So this one will go. So daily is basically looking good to me. So daily, I can just peek, right? Yeah, why not just peek? So we are still trading inside the symmetrical triangle. We have basically come above the fair value gap on the daily chart, waiting for market to take previous day high and make sure that the market is able to sustain above previous day high. If the market is rejected from there, we'll be bearish in nature. If the market is accepted above previous day high, we'll be bullish in nature. I like this. It does my job. It makes my life easier. Okay, so in terms of 4 hourly, I don't have to type. This was basically a recommendation from Nick to add this what do you call it, audio type, audio. So I really love it. Thank you, Nick. So 1 second. So there's this breaker block as well. And remember, if I'm not sure whether you guys were there when I was talking about this. When was this? Yeah, yesterday I was talking about this order block that, okay, if we basically go below this order block, not yesterday, sorry. When we did analysis yesterday, we talked about this order block, right? Yeah, so this was from last week, and look how this market has gotten rejected from this order block on Friday, and now again we are retesting, trying to basically go above it, break a block, sorry. So it's going to be fun to see what the market does here. It is the longer term, not a longer term, but at least it's the medium term direction area for this market. If we can really push through this, you will basically start using this as a support, and that would be good to see. Like it will be an area where you can put your it will basically become an area where your invalidations will be there. You'll be like, okay, if the 4 hourly starts trading below this, I am bearish. If the 4 hourly starts trading above this, I am bullish. So the market is right now in decision making phase, and the more I see the market and the more I'm seeing the geopolitical situation that is kind of coming along, I think it's just waiting for a catalyst. The catalyst could be, Wednesday open. The catalyst could be another news coming in from somewhere. But the market is indeed waiting for a catalyst to just trigger. To be honest, the catalyst has already been provided. It's like It's like a firework, you know. You have already lit it up, but it will only blow when the whole thing has burned through, right? So the market is just waiting for it. It's just a matter of time than anything else that the market will show its real direction, its real nature. Overall, you're getting mixed signals from political views. You're getting mixed signals from the news that's flowing through that, hey, are we bullish? Are we bearish? It's more about what the smart money thinks it is really. So as of now, anybody who's trading, I think till the time you have a displacement in one direction, just reduce your risk. Just make sure you're not overly exposed to the market. And specifically for January, guys, I'll be very honest with you. January is a month, January and December both are basically 2 months in the year where the market plays out the seek and destroy pattern more than any other time. And when seek and destroy is being played out, I always try that my profit targets are not like 10 hour to 15 hour. You know, some people like to go for that big winners. In these 2 months, you always want to play that 2 hour trade and get out of the market. Even if it runs towards your side, later on, that's fine. You might get a re-entry, but on day to day, I prefer that I don't overdo it. The best wording would be overdoing it. So that's what I would recommend to you guys as well. Just make sure that you're not overdoing it. Just make sure you are basically managing your risk as you should. Otherwise, the market can really eat you and spit you out. All right, so let's quickly do the 4-hourly. All right, so we have inverted the fair value gap on the 4-hourly time frame. We are now trying to trade back into the breaker block on the 4-hourly. If we are able to trade above the breaker block on the 4-hourly, I would say this will act like an important invalidation area. And we can take this area into account for our bullish trades as well as bearish trades for the coming month. Oh, as well as bearish trades, bro. Don't write bearish street. That's not down to the system. That's my Indian accent. So please don't blame my journal for this. It's not the journal, it's me. But yeah, let's see. Let's quickly look at 90 minutes and see what it's doing. Okay, still trading inside of this. Oh, but this reaction is good. I like this reaction. Oh, also the 90 minutes has left acceleration gap as well. This I think this is getting swept. Previous day high is getting swept. No matter how you want to see it, the previous day high looks likely that it's gonna get swept. So in all cases, I'll say just wait for the market to give you a direction. Okay, cool. Let's see where the OTE lies. Cool. Questions, guys. Good morning, Gomez. How are you? How is everyone? How was your trading, guys? First day back. I know some people just kept waiting for trades in our community. At least in the mentorship, some people kept waiting for trades. They didn't get any. Some people had a couple of losers, and some were stuck in trades like me. And then when I basically announced the last shot, nobody entered it because they all were so tired of waiting. They all went away. And I was like, you're part of my losers. You never become part of my winners. They're like, fuck this shit. I'll still not want to short it. Sorry. I'll still not want to short it. As I said, there's a lot of confluence up top, which is pending, and I'm just a bit skeptical that this market might just come down little and then to retest and then go higher. So yeah, I mean, you'll think I'm being scared, but I'm not being scared. It's just that I see a short position. It's just that I'm not confident in that. I see the short position of New York PM high sweep, London Q1 high sweep, and then obviously this is a beautiful displacement candle. It looks good, but I'm just being skeptical here. And there's nothing wrong in being, just a bit scared, just making sure that you are getting the right sort of trade that you want. And with my history of my first trade being a loser, I'm thinking I'll just go in with one micro, take that loser, and then take a bigger trade. I have no idea why that happens though. I have no idea why my first trade is always a loser, and second trade onwards I'll win, but first trade is mostly a loser. So let's see what it wants to do. I'll wait for the next candle to open as well. I know this is displacement candle. I have no, I'm not saying it's not. It's a proper displacement candle. It's just that all these acceleration gaps, their target is still previous day high. And I think what the market might just do is maybe go sweep a liquidity of London Q1 low and then start bouncing from there. So I just want to make sure that I'm looking at the market in the same way as, you know, as what it's presenting. So yeah, that's why. But yeah, I'll still keep my eyes open. I want to see what happens over here on this order block on the 2 minutes. So I'll keep my eyes on this order block just to be sure. Break a block now, to be honest. So what happens at this break a block? We have left a fair value gap. There could be a nice model playing out over here. So we'll keep my eyes here just to see what happens and how the market reacts. And if somebody is trigger happy, this could be a good trade. So you could take a trade from here, take a 2 hour, that's it. Don't try to take massive trade. Just a 2 hour and then get out of the market quickly. So this could be a trade, but I'm not taking this. I'm just going to let it play out. Because as you can see, right, if you look at the charts right now, it's quite unclear. If you can invert this and basically do a change in state of delivery over here, like imagine this price pushes up and does a change in state of delivery, this could be a good long from here to previous day high. This is something that you want to play. This is something that you will be like, okay, if this plays out, that's my trade. So it's just a wait and watch time, a confirmation time that you're like, okay, you have left a fair value gap, fine. You have basically inverted this order block. I'm happy with it. But I know there are targets that there's untapped liquidity right up top, which I want to play for. So if this market can basically do a change in state of delivery right over here, that gives me the first signal to be bullish, at least till previous day high. Because that untapped liquidity up top is going to attract price. And you just want to play it in the right way. You don't want to overexpose yourself to the market by doing something that's not necessarily needed right now, at least in the start of the year. When you have come back into the markets after a break, you're basically thinking about being more disciplined. You're thinking about, okay, I'm going to try to do some things differently as I used to do. Now with taking a break and thinking I'm going to do things differently and try to be more disciplined, there also comes a habit, which is you're impatient because you have basically taken a break. So you're like, oh, I need to take a trade now. So in that case, you just try to decide on what needs to win. Is it your urge to trade, or is it your urge to not trade and just be, just wait for it? Because if I have seen this, and trust me, it has happened so many times. If you start a month, a week, or a year with consistent winners, it follows through all along. It is like a habit. It starts off and you start doing the right things overall. People start spoiling their months, their weeks, their years at the beginning of the year instead of later parts of the year. So this is the time where you are like, you basically wait. This is the time where you're like, okay, I'm going to give it one more candle. I'm going to be more disciplined. I'm going to try and enter when the market gives me an opportunity to enter. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents, which could help you guys, which could not help you guys. I mean, depends on what you guys are looking for, but that's my 2 cents. Like, always, when you're at the start of a week, a year, or a month, just be a little more cautious. Just try to be, always play that Monday a little easier. Always play that the first trading day of the month a little easier. Just understand where the market is, what the market is trying to do. Just understand where the market wants to go, and then it starts becoming easier. So these are the two trades. One is a short, which I don't want to take. The other is a long, which I'm waiting for a change in state of delivery, maybe on the 2 minutes or maybe on the 5 minutes. Yeah, just wait and watch. So yeah, nothing has been presented yet, so no trade for me yet. Chat, let's look at the chat. Anything from anyone? Hey Cuisinier, how are you, man? Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm still keeping an eye on the chats. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm happy to answer. I'm happy to take them. Let's see what gold is doing. Decision time for gold. Looks good. So gold has swept previous day high and kind of trying to sustain above it. I'll wait for the inversion over here to complete. Once the inversion is completed, we could maybe have a trade. Maybe we'll be a little late, but I'm okay with that. So for gold, this is what I would try to play. Go for that 2 hour. But yeah, wait for the inversion to complete, or even, yeah, I'll wait for the inversion to complete. So closure above this area will be the trigger for me. So till the time you're below the Asia high, I mean, it's a tough one. Till the time you're below it. Man, it's so cold. Kumar, how are you surviving, man? You're up north. It's so cold right in London itself. How do you survive? Have you already talked about my daily? Yes, I have already talked about the daily bias on NAS, and currently my daily bias is this. So I'm expecting market to basically go above the previous day high and sustain. That will give me my weekly bias to be bullish, and for the daily bias, I'm basically waiting for, again, I mean, previous day high is what needs to tell me. Once first untapped liquidity is previous day high, once that is tapped, that's when I will decide where the market might want to go later on. So until previous day high is not taken, I mean, it's no man's land. You're just sitting there waiting for it to be taken. So gold is still waiting 1 more minute. Let's see whether it wants to do what we want it to do. And NAS is trying to, pushing. NAS, I think, until we see a change in state of delivery, I don't have a trade, because this fair value gap is little bigger than what you want it to be. So you really want to see a change in state of delivery. That would be my 2 cents. Yeah, you really want to see this market trading above this. Like, that would be a confirmed trade for you then, right? That, okay, this market does want to go higher. In terms of going lower, if we are getting rejected from here, yes, that would open up a very good opportunity for a short. So look at this. There's this fair value gap, and then there's this fair value gap. Both, like, it. We tried to bounce out of this, but we failed. Now it's all about when we retest this area, what does the market do? Does the market just straight away go through this area and do a change in state of delivery? That would confirm to us that, okay, this was the manipulation. Okay, that's the only thing we are waiting for. Is this really the manipulation before taking previous day high, or this is the real move down? So either way, you just wait and watch. You let the markets play out, let the market do its thing, and you will get an answer soon. Nothing yet on gold, neither on NAS. Come on, gold, you can push through it. Not leaving house. Oh, sorry, I switched off comments to come here, so forgive me. Yeah, man, it's yesterday I had a meeting, so I had to leave the house, and I was regretting it. I was regretting it, honestly. I was like, fuck, why? So nice acceleration gap left on gold. I want to see where will it take us. Yeah, this could very well be a good trade to sweep London high. But it's all about how much do you want to risk. Like, obviously this is 1.5 hour, and if you put your stops here, that's a risky trade with a very, very sharp stop loss, which could be like one candle goes down, sweeps it and just hits it. But maybe we can catch something off on this. Okay, cool. Yeah, I might take a scalp on this to London Q1 high. That's going to be 2.19 hour. The trade will be active once we basically trade above this fair value gap. Until we do that, there's no trade. So you just keep waiting. That's what I was talking about when I said you might put your stops there and you'll basically be tagged out straight away, because there are two fair value gaps, yes, but where are they forming? How are they forming? All the things matter. And in this case, even though it is taking the London Q1 high, which is a liquidity area for us, it's more about will it go down first to go up? So you just wait. By the way, guys, I'm not in a trade, so don't start clicking buy, sell, buy, sell. Not in a trade on this, and also not in a trade on this. So I'm still waiting, just holding on to my nerves to wait for a proper, trade to come. Nothing here as well, not in a trade. Let me just put it. Cool. Not in a trade on either. So just waiting to see what happens. Once the market gives direction, we will trade. We always do that. And I'm very trigger happy. I like to be in a trade. Just wait and watch. Now you really want to see this, because then you have this as your stop loss. And you can target that 200%, or you can target 2R depending on what you want. But you want to see this change in state of delivery on the 2 minutes. Because if you can get a change in state of delivery now, that would be perfect. That would be a good trigger for us. But until that happens, there's nothing we can do. We have to wait. And NAS, I've told you, there is a short position. You can enter even now. The short position will look something along these lines. You can enter now from here. Stops will be above London high. That is already swept London Q1 high. I would recommend go for just 2R. That's the best you should go for. And start trimming down at London Q1 low, because it could just reverse from there. So just my 2 cents that yes, it's a good position to take, but I would not stay in that position for very long. So yeah, but I am not taking anything yet. I'm just waiting. Just waiting to see what happens. So let's see if we can get another bullish candle closure over here in the next 2 minutes for gold. If so, I'll take a position on gold for a long trade. Otherwise, going to keep waiting. And NQ is trying to go lower. So this short position, which I'm I'm not in. If you guys are, I would say just make sure you're managing your risk, because remember, we are coming back into these fair value gaps on the 5-minute. We left equal lows a couple of minutes back. Now we have swept them, so we could really reverse from here. It's just that the market is in a place where you do not really know what's going to happen just yet. It's just wait and watch. Let the market show its hand. And that's the time period we are in right now. But obviously, some people like to trade this period as well. So for those people, yes, this is a very good trade. We have an 2-minute order block, which was turned into breaker block. We have retested. We have gotten rejected from it. So everything looks fine. The reason I'm not taking that trade is because of all these acceleration gaps that are sitting below, in which the market could reverse from anywhere. So that's why I am not in the trade. But yeah. Guys, come on, throw some questions. If you don't throw questions, this stream is just going to be about me talking and you listening, trying to wait for a trade. It's a learning time for each and every one of you. It's not really just, a trading time. If you keep considering this as just trading time, this will be a waste for everyone. So that's not cool. I mean, the trade is still, I'm still looking for that long trade on this. But I wanted to see a change in state of delivery straight away. But this rejection from Asia high, I think this is Asia high. Yes. From Asia high is not really cute. It's shit. Still wait and watch. Kumar, have you taken a trade? I know you would have done something. Do you use volume profiles in trading? Any useful do you recommend? Volume profiles are good. I don't use it personally, but I know people who use it, and they use it to very, very good, good ways. Think of volume profile. What does volume profile provide you? Okay, just think of it. It provides you another liquidity zone. Okay, another zone that becomes crucial. That's the only. It's not like you are basically getting a lot out of the volume profile overall. You get where your liquidities are, where the most volume has been traded. Once you have that idea, it's basically added on to your session liquidity. You have one more liquidity area that you can use, right? That's how I see it, and that's why I don't use it. Like you might not have seen it on my chart ever, and that's the only reason. If you understand volume profile better, uh, if you understand volume profile, if you understand how to use them, yes, they're a very, very powerful tool to use. But it all depends, man. It all depends on what you are looking at, how you're looking at it, and that's it. So for me, volume profiles have never been part of my arsenal, and that's why I've never used them. So yeah, Daniel, so why you leave whale room? I left whale room because it was the right time, I think. Uh, Also, I mean, I am. I mean, there's nothing. See, they will get someone who will be hopefully better than me. But yeah, there was nothing as such. I just left because it was just a decision that had to be made. See, I have my own mentorship. I have my own journal. I had my own things that were going on. My view of community is a bit different. My view of community is people trading together, and people who know how to execute the same ways I execute and be able to trade together. And that's what we do in our community. Like, at this point of time, even though there are not like 200 people, there are only 5 to 10 people right now. So there are 10 people, but we 10 of us can trade the same way I trade. They know, they are seeing the exact same things I'm seeing, and that's what I always wanted, that there should be people who think the same way, because if I miss something they can catch it, because I didn't want to take a trade because of something. And that's what you might have noticed even in whale room. I was trying to focus a lot on education and psychology because I wanted to teach people. I was never that guy who would say take this trade because of XYZ reasons. For me, what mattered most is how can we all trade together or not. So looks like I've left both the trades on the plate even after seeing them. This shot, now if I see, hindsight is a very beautiful thing. This shot I'm still not interested in personally, because of, again, we are still trading in this acceleration gap. We have still a 1 hourly acceleration gap below us. For this one, I feel this could have been a trade the way we were going back inside this 2-minute area, and a rejection could have been a trade. Even now it can be a trade, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel a short right now. That's me being stupid, I think. That's my personal decision. I don't want to spend my money on this shot. Maybe a retest if it can confirm, yes, possibly, but not yet. Don't worry, Daniel. I'll be doing more YouTube videos, so there will be YouTube lives in the New York session as well, starting tomorrow. So you'll have me available right here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, nothing for me. Nothing for me again. Yeah, we'll be doing like lives on New York session. Yeah. Also, guys, the waitlist for the journal is open as well. So all you have to do is, if you go to the journal, have I saved it? Let me just re-click it. So if I go to the journal, there's a wait list. You can just put in your name and email address, nothing. And once we basically start off, you will get a 50% discount coupon for the first year. So yeah, do join in if you want to. The journal is amazing. I'll be very honest. So it has, I have basically put in a lot of hard work, apart from putting in my trades from yesterday, which I have forgotten to, which I just remembered. And I've put in a lot of hard work. It does a lot of things that you want it to do, and it's amazing. Honestly, it's beautiful. The things that it can do, the AI, the power that the AI has, it's mind-boggling sometimes. I am personally using it for a lot of my trading now. So that was me trying to market my journal. Thank you so much for listening. So looks like gold wants to go down first instead of up. Well, we'll wait. Let's see how we react inside this fair value gap. Let's keep an eye on this. let's just see what happens in there. Maybe take a small short position, a scalp position. If we get a good reaction from here, we could very well get 3R, yeah, not bad. Because we haven't swept this liquidity, so gold could very well run a bit lower. Let me just open the chart. Yeah, cool. So you want to see how we react inside this fair value gap. Do we just smash through it or do we get rejected? I'm just going to wait, guys. Sorry, it's a slow session for me. I can't see a position anywhere. The only position I saw was this short, but I didn't want to take it. And other than that, I don't see a position for myself yet. Sometimes this happens. It's part of life. Again, no position. Let's see. I mean, it's still very much open to me, this trade, because we are entering that 2-minute fair value gap now. So if I can see a change in state of delivery even now, I'll be happy to take a short position from here with the stops being above this candle's high. Whatever candle is created, I'll be happy to take that, and I'll only take 2R. I'll not go for that big winner. So wherever I get 2R, I'll basically put my TP. But there's nothing been confirmed yet. You're waiting for that change in state of delivery. You're waiting for that market to confirm this is what I want to do. Till that is confirmed, yeah, there's nothing I can do. I need to open it in 2 tabs instead of doing this again and again. Okay, so if I open this OSBC, yeah, much easier. So gold over here, please. Yeah, much better. Then I can close this down because I don't need that. So NQ, nothing to see. Gold, still waiting. What was I in? Okay, I need to change this to Squid Traders. Open anyway. Yes, better. You're still waiting. There's no trade on either for me. By the way, if you took this short, I hope you have taken a TP right around 1 hour, 1-ish hour or 0 point something hour, and move your stops to break even because this can turn around quickly. Now this is the area where I'll keep my eyes open. I want to see what happens right in this area. We have basically gone deep into discount, so I'm gonna get rid of this short position because I don't need it anymore. But we have gone back into the discount area in the golden pocket of this. Now what you want to see is a reaction from here, and the reaction could very well be the sweep of this liquidity that was created. So these equal lows right over here, and then coming back up, inverting the fair value gaps. I will not wait for the 1-minute inversions. I don't want 1-minute inversions. I want this 2-minute to be inverted and closed above. If that is done, then you can basically, oh, what am I doing? Then you can basically look for a trade right over here with a stop under this. And you can target previous day high or whatever you want to target from here. So I would target previous day high if I were you. It could be a full day trade, and but it would be a good trade. It's just wait and watch now, guys. It's just having a little bit patience to let the market do its thing. Ahmed, didn't know you left, man. But anyway, it's good that we. Yeah, you still have me. So nobody looks at my channels, I guess. They all waited for my zooms, which is fine. I don't mind that. I don't mind that for sure. So let's see what's gonna happen here. It's just wait and watch time, guys. So you have done your thing. You have basically came back into the golden pocket. You have already kind of swept all the liquidity you wanted. You have also gone down deep into the second fair value gap of the 5 minute. If you can just invert this, that would give you a trigger. If you don't invert this, then you save money. Because I still don't see a short position for myself. Like, I'm still expecting that previous day high to be taken. And if the previous day high is to be taken, then the market could reverse here, could reverse here. And for me, that would be the trigger once I see a reversal. Yeah, I left on the 1st of Jan. Happy New Year's. That was my last day. Yeah. No, exactly. I mean, they're not saying anything wrong. It's new year, new plans, obviously. Both for them and for me. So there's nothing like, there's no bad feelings in any way. I have learned a lot. I have found you people who are really great. Like, you people who have been very, very kind to listen to me, you people who want to learn from me. So, yeah, I was I was very excited when I came, and I'm the same way. I'm very excited when I've left for all that holds in the future. Because my dream has always been to create a team of traders that trade with me, and this gives me an opportunity to do that. So yeah, whale room not paying you enough. Well, it depends on how you see it. There was no announcement, Cuisinaire. I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, it's no. Please, guys, don't do that. I request you. It's a decision that was made, and the decision was for the best of both the parties, and I would not want to spoil my relations with anyone. So it would feel as if I am instigating that. I am not. I if you guys follow me, I would really request you not to do, like, you come here, spend time with me. Spend time with me. It's always fun. So yeah. Okay, this is slow market today. You cancelled already. So gold is again trying something. See, my aim has always been to basically teach. That's why I started the mentorship. That's why I do what I do. It's for me. It's very, very simple. People say that if you are such a good trader, why do you need to teach, or why do you need to do something? Uh, I think it's more about my passion, right? So I always had that passion to teach. I always wanted my students to be successful, and it's not just now. I used to have my Discord group before. That was my own. Uh, because of some family stuff and my commitment time, I had to switch. Take a step back from there. But my aim has always been to teach, because when I teach someone, I learn a lot. Because to teach people, you want to teach the right things. And if you're trying to teach the right things, you have to make sure that you understand the right things as well properly. So to self-improve, I always taught. Even when I was in school, even when I was in university, I would sit down with my friends and I will teach them all the lectures and tell them what exactly is, the teachers are talking about. And with Squid Traders, what I want to build is something very similar. I want to basically make sure that each and every of my student, I give them time as much as it is required to basically make them confident in their self, as well as make them understand the concepts that I trade. Like, ICT is not something that I've invented. It's someone on the guy is on YouTube. You can go and watch his videos. Everything is available. And anyone who says that it's different, it's not. It's available for free. right? They're watching my live on Whale Room. What does that mean? Man, I can't do anything about it now. Sorry, Kumar, what was your question? This change in state of delivery, I will still consider it. That's a good question, Kumar. That is a brilliant question, because you can consider it over here. You can consider it over here or over here, right? Both of them are correct. None of them is wrong. So I would be looking at this fair value gap being inverted as a change in state of delivery for myself. Lol. But yeah, so yeah, Squid Traders was formed for that. Like, I want to teach, I want to basically progress through, make it like, from a teacher's perspective, like what things happen and how do we do things like together. So that's always been my dream. So yeah, it's good. Well, I'm not on the whale room, so I have no idea what's going on there. I'm sure the gangs. Well, Squid Traders has become a small whale room. No man, guys. Honestly, I mean, I've met a lot of traders, and it's on record, right? I've said this before as well. I've met a lot of traders and a lot of people in my life. Kyle is one of the most genuine guys I've met. He's kind. He is very supportive in things that you want to do. He's very nice, and Whale Room was my first big exposure, and I really enjoyed it. Right? If you guys remember when I started doing it, initial Zooms I was telling you guys, I think I was talking about it. I was feeling a bit scared to trade in front of people. So they have honestly given me a massive opportunity to be able to get that confidence, to be able to do what I want to do. So I appreciate all, everything that they have given to me, and yeah, hopefully I move on. Add it back now. Oh, got nice of her. Did someone raise a question? Maybe, possibly someone would have raised a question or something, that why is it removed? That's why. Okay. Yeah, guys, nothing for me to see. I like this. I'm liking what's happening on gold, but still would want to basically wait for another confirmation, because this acceleration gap could basically take price down to these areas. I'm popular. Yeah, I've got 26 people listening to me early in the morning. I am surely popular. Their wives might be sleeping right now, and they are sitting in front of a PC trying to listen to me. So I have more importance in your life than your wife. Imagine that shit, bro. You might be thinking this guy has not cracked lame jokes yet. It's just the early morning time, I don't have the fucking energy to crack jokes. Once I have the energy, I can crack jokes again. I hope the afternoon one from tomorrow will be more fun and more jokes. I hope so, one day. The numbers are going up though. I like it. I mean, when we started off, there were 3 people, then it went to 6, then 9, then 12, and now 27 people, listening to me. That's in itself a very beautiful thing. Come on, NQ, give me something. Looks like this is going to be a deserted session for me. No trade session. This looks good. If we can close above this candle's high, I will take a trade for sure. So stops will be over here, and we'll be targeting this. But we need to close above this, like proper closure above this, and that's what I will try to do. But yeah, still nothing confirmed. No confirmed trade for me. Any questions, guys? Anything you want to ask? Anything you want to talk about? I still got like 5-10 minutes before I need to head off. And for once, we basically finish a stream without taking a trade because I didn't read the short and the longs never presented themselves. I have such a bad habit of switching that I know there is a tab open over here and I'll still not go to that. I'll just keep switching right over here. This does look good. Only if we can get a change in state of delivery over here. This one does look good. Let's see. All right. Let's see if there's any questions. When are you doing the live New York session? Tomorrow onwards, Po. So from tomorrow we'll be doing live New York sessions. So Wednesdays and Fridays will be live New York session. Next week it will be Tuesday, Wednesdays and Fridays. So we'll do, and obviously Po is part of my mentorship. So just to clarify, we'll do Wednesday and Friday on YouTube, and every alternate Tuesday we'll do it on Discord. And obviously Hamza is going to be back in a week's time. He had to be away. He's one of my traders in the mentorship, and he'll be starting off his Thursday New York session trading as well from next week. So we'll have in total what, 8 sessions, 8 trading sessions. So that would be good. Yeah. Hamza has basically been occupied with life, so that's why he's not been trading for the last couple of months. But yeah, I got a message from him confirming that he'll be back soon, so that would be great. It's a mentorship program, Ahmad. It's not really. I mean, there is a free section to the Discord, which I never publicize. So, I mean, I can put it out here if you guys want. You can join the free section just to have a chat with me if you want. Like, I'll still be available there. How do I add people? Let me just do this. 1 second, I'll get an invite link. And how do I? 1 second. This and then invite. Yes, invite and then copy this. Okay, I'll put it out there in the comments. So you can join the free section. So this is the Discord. You can join the free section, but it's mostly for my mentees. It's the, that there is an area for the mentees, obviously. And the live sessions that I do on Discord are only for mentees because that's more educational, more education focused than trading focused. We try to look at the market, tape read, and try to see what's happening. And it's very much, it used to be a little bit closed session in regards like I would talk about what's happening, but I was told you are shit. So I've been told by who was it who told me that? I think it was Po or Nico. I can't remember. One of them called me shit and said, next time onwards, we will tell you what we are seeing. I'm like, okay, you tell me what you are seeing. But yeah, it's join in. At least I'm there. It's there's no cost to joining. It's free. It's just a place for you guys to be together, trade NASDAQ, and if anyone is interested in the mentorship, they can reach out to me over there, or they can reach out to squidtraders.com. You can go to squidtraders.com and you can basically, raise a request there, and our sales team will get in touch. Nico, you did say that. I remember. Liar, liar, but on fire. All right, guys, I think I'll call it a day. So I'll be very honest with you. Even where we are now, if you see a bullish reaction coming out of here, if you see a bullish reaction coming out of here, that will be a long trade for you. All you're doing is basically waiting for some sort of change in state of delivery, some sort of higher high being made, and then just basing your trade of the fair value gap. That would be the bullish trade. Bearish side, I am still very scared of the bearish side. I don't want to take a bearish trade. On the gold, I would say again the same thing. What you're waiting for is the market to create a higher high to confirm it wants to go up. See, there are loads of acceleration gaps sitting just there, right? On gold, there is a short position also, just FYI. If we basically go below this inverted fair value gap and we can close below this, let's say, there is this trade that is just sitting there. You can go take it as a 2R, right, until here, or you can go to 400%. So there is a short trade as well as a long trade on gold. It's just about waiting for a confirmation to happen. Once the confirmation is delivered, you should be able to execute in either direction. So personally, yes, the market is slow, but I feel it's just this hour that has been a bit slower. We will surely get a direction in the coming hour, or in the coming 1 to 2 hours. It's all about having the patience and not blowing up your accounts before it happens. So yeah, just remember that. Nothing more than that. But yes, it's been lovely to be coming back in this new year, with the family growing, with the family getting more and more comfortable with how they trade. Guys, remember, it's the start of a new year, right? That doesn't mean anything has changed. The markets still do what they used to do. The one thing that you can change is start the year discipline. Create smaller goals for yourself for this year. That, hey, I want a payout in the Q1. Okay, I want 2 payouts in Q2. You should not think of trading like I will keep getting payouts again and again and again and again. Have smaller, have small steps that you can take easily. Even if you have not cleared a funded challenge yet, basically just go in with a small goal that, okay, in Q1 I want to clear a funded challenge. I'm giving myself 3 months to clear a funded challenge. In Q2 I want a payout. So all these small details, make them your goals. If you make them your goals, you'll be able to achieve them as well. If you don't have any goals and you just go into the market every day, I'm gonna go and trade, yeah man, with 2 revolvers in your hand, markets are not going to give you anything. Markets only give it to people who are firstly stubborn, secondly have goals, and thirdly are disciplined enough to basically sit there and do nothing. Like today. Today we didn't click a button. I mean, I did click buttons, but I didn't click a buy sell button. That's what the market rewards. Like yesterday when we were down 1.5 hour during the London session, I was having a chat on Discord and Jacqueline was like, oh, you'll finish the day with 3 hour. I mean, I didn't finish it with 3 hour. I finished it with 1.3 hour. But to know that, yes, all it takes is a little bit of discipline and waiting for the right moment to arrive. That's what the difference is between a profitable and an unprofitable trader. There's no major difference because everyone can learn. The education is available everywhere, right? The things that I offer in, like, as I was talking about my mentorship, the things that I offer in my mentorship is not really magic pills. It's just me trying to tell you that be smart, wait for it, just be smart. Me trying to look at your trades, whatever you have journaled every single week, I try to go through each and every trade that you have taken. So all my mentees, all the trades they have taken, I try to go through them every week just to see what they are doing. Like, I think the one person that I've scolded the most and I'm happy the most as well and has better stats than me, he gets scolded more for his winners than his losers. Because his winners, I see so many problems. I'm like, okay, this is not right, that is not right. He gets scolded. His journal is sometimes not right. He looks like an animal. That guy looks like, and he doesn't look like an animal. His DP looks like an animal and he's chatting in the chat, but he knows he has better stats than me, trust me. But there are problems that you can see. So that's what we try to find during the whole time that we are trying to review our journals. It's not like journal review, he's going to make me better. No, I'm going to tell you what things you're doing right, what things you're doing wrong. Fuck me. Okay, I'll most likely enter this trade, guys. If it gives me an opportunity to enter while talking, I didn't even see it. To be honest, that's fine. Let's see if it wants to come back a little. If it doesn't, then I'll not enter. I'll just let it be. If you have entered this trade, as I said, wait for a closure below. So this was the entry point. In all honesty, like if you entered here, I would say, 200% please take TP1 and then on and on upwards and onwards after that. I'm just waiting for a closure. This candle doesn't look nice. I'll take a half risk position on this. So I'm just going half risk instead of going full risk, just to wet my fingers. Okay, I'm in. My entry is over here. So half risk position, I'm not going full risk because obviously it has moved quite a bit. It has swept all this liquidity. If it wants to push down, then it will push down quickly and that would be fine by me. If it starts reversing, then it will be minus 0.5 hour for me for the day. But yeah, with that, guys, I'll call it a day. And I'll see you guys on Thursday now. But again, it's been lovely talking to you all. It's been lovely having a chat. In terms of TPs, I think you are aware of where we are TPing out. 200% we'll take TP1 and thereon 250% if you want to. Otherwise, any liquidity area that you find. So TP sensibly. Make sure you know what the market wants to do. You are not stuck in the trade for long and have fun. And if this is a loser, then most likely I'll try to see if I get another opportunity. If not, then I'll call it a session and take it from there. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.